And we've actually got a lot to do. We are waiting for the next incoming raid. Let's see if we've got... Yeah, that's good. But I did get a few things built, and we're going to swap these out really quick. One of them, we now have laser drill. And why do we have a laser drill? Let's grab this stuff really quick. And we're going to grab multi-charge, because we need that for our multi-tool. We have the advanced constructor online. It's actually turned off right now, but it's, yeah. We have one. And this thing opens up all sorts of fun possibilities, because we can now make small electronics bridges. Now, because we can make these, that means we can make the next tier of the SV. Let's see if we can find it here. We can make the CPU extenders. We need to be able to make 8 of these things in order, well, we need to make 8 of the bridges to make one of these. And now I actually have a basic one already. And with what we've got set up already built for the SV, show you actually over here, we've got a bunch of gear that we're getting ready to start using. And what we're going to do is we're going to build a kind of a medium-sized SV, just so that we can actually get things up and running. We do have the shield generator, we have Pentexit tank, we have the jump drive, which are all good. But because of everything else that we've got, we should actually have just enough CPU for everything here, including the RCS if we use it. Now, the reason why we're going to be able to do that is because we're actually going to be using one small generator, which outputs 2.25 kilowatts, instead of 2 small generators, which would only give us 2.2. So slight savings on CPU. It's 2K versus 1750, but we do get a slight, we also get a slight increase in power, and I do mean slight. It's not really enough to worry about, but between the two of them, so this would be 1 by 2 by 1 for each of these, so we'd be looking at 2 by 4 by 2, and this is 3 by 1 by 1. So it's a little bit smaller than having 2 of these installed. And it gives us enough power to be able to run everything, including things like the trauma station. We're going to have a medical in here, I believe. We'll have a crafting station. It's going to be great. Now, I don't think I can actually put a clone chamber on here. I just realized that. Yeah. Now, I could do it if I had an HV. Big difference there between the SV and the HV then. But we can actually get a bunch of other things going. And I'm going to take the detector off of the ship we have and move it over to the new ship once the new ship is done. Now, the other thing, that's the extender for the base, which gets us out of the red. We are now well suited and situated for all of that. We have our farm, which I think I showed you last time. And we now have a hallway. We have a long hallway. Let's turn the light on. And what I did is I basically squared up the hall going out to the what used to be the iron mine. We completely mined the iron out. And while it was a small node, it was, because it's iron, it's a large area. So coming out here, we now have a hidden hangar. Well, at least a subterranean hangar. So I actually did make one of the texture guns and did a little bit of painting. But even with everything out here, as you can see, it's nightfall. We now have a large hangar. So it's, yeah, works really nice. Now, one of the things that I am going to do, like I said, I'm going to take that off, that little sensor dome, and we're going to move that over to the new ship. So for this one, I'm thinking I'm going to leave it pretty much, just leave it alone. We've got a lot of equipment on it. That'll probably come off. Like there's an O2 generator or an O2 station on this thing. That'll probably come out. It's actually in between these two thrusters. Actually, let's see. Now we haven't put the extender on here, but some of the stuff is coming off of here, so like I'm probably going to take the shield generator off of this and basically just use this as a shuttle to get around the planet. Now, once we get to the point where we build an SV, or a CV rather, once we start building the capital ship, this will probably become our lander. So I don't know if I'll leave the shields on it or not for that. I still haven't decided. But like I said, we've got a bunch of stuff on here, like the food processor is going to come off. I may downgrade that shield generator. Yeah, I'll probably downgrade the shield generator. I don't know what else we're going to do in here. So all of our storage stuff will stay. I thought I had not. Yeah, there it is. I do have an oxygen station. So yeah, that'll come out. The detector's going to come off. That's going to be 100 CPU. And like I said, the food processor will come off, and that's 750. So 850 is going to come off of that. And we're still over because of the shield generator. The shield generator downgrade. Actually, I'll probably take the shield generator off. Now that should bring us back under. Let's see. What is that shield? Add. Yeah, that's 3000 CPU. That's where the bulk of our shield generator, or the CPU, has gone, is on that thing. So that'll come off so that we can get that thing legal. And yeah, which is why we've built the CPU extender for the new ship, because, well, we don't want it to go illegal. And I think there is, if we go in here, actually, yeah. So I think if we're in here somewhere, let's see here, Antimatter, legacy research, because I think there's a way to upgrade our core. At least I thought there was a way to upgrade the core itself. And this is part of the Eden, the Reforged Eden update, or mod, I should say. Maybe it's under base. So maybe not. Maybe it is just getting these and plugging them in. It might also be a feature I need to turn on. I'm not sure. So if anybody knows, let me know. You know, throw it down in the comment section, because I'm still learning, as obviously, about a whole slew of things in this mod pack, and some of it's been really confusing. So, like, let me show you. If we go in here to CPU statistics, right? There's a point distribution, and so this is what it is right now with our core and extender, but it looks like we should have the ability to have multiple things in here, and I'm not sure what this requires, because this is CPU tiers are locked. So like I said, this may be something I have to go in and set somewhere. But I'm not certain. So, like I said, if you do know, let me know. Alright, so we actually have a raid that should be starting here shortly. Yeah, soon. And so what I'm thinking we're going to do is, let's just park ourselves right here. Actually, no, we're going to let the base defend itself. I'm not too worried about it. But we will... do I want to take the other ship out? I don't know if I'm going to take the ship out or not. Oh, Oh, the other thing I got. We now have the improved light armor. I knew there was something else I wanted to talk about. Alright. So, yeah. I think that is pretty much everything in this beast. Oh, I'm so glad to have this now. Now I just need to get the one for the SV so we can actually do some space mining. But in order to get that, let's show you what we need here. That was the reason why I upgraded to this thing, was because I needed to in order to get laser drill. So we need power coils. Now, in order to make the power coils, let's get back in here really quick. Your flux coil, yeah, there we go. We need the energy regulators, and we need zirconium, which we actually have a bit of. So we need 8 per. So I can actually make 3 of those. 2 flux coils. I've got a bunch of those. Advanced electronics, we have the energy regulators, which I don't think we actually have. You guys are the funny looking ones right there. So I need electronics, I need cobalt. I have plenty of cobalt, that's not the problem. Fiber optic cable, which is there, which is just silicon, which we have plenty of, that's not a problem. And electronics, which are those, which we should actually, why do we not have enough? How many do I have any of these right now? I've got 2. Alright, so why are you saying I don't have enough power coil? Is that just a weird bug? Okay, so you're saying I can't make a power coil. Alright. I can make a power coil. Alright. This appears to be odd, but you know. Well, you may let me make it now. No. Oh, that's why. Because I need the zirconium, which we're now 5 short of. Okay, so to make that, what do I need? Is that just the ore? Asterium and skim, which I think are things that we neodymium. We've got aluminum, iron, cobalt. All right. Okay, so that's why we don't have that, and we don't have that, both of which require us to go outside of the system for, or get really, really lucky on our loot. We could also buy it, or potentially buy it. How much of that do I need? Actually, to make this, I need 5 ingots of each. And I need, how many ingots do I need? I need 5, so I need 5 of the alloy. So if we need 5 alloy, that means we need, oh, we only need 5 of each. Okay, that's actually easy. Or I might be able to just buy. So if I need 5 ingots, each ingot is 70. So that's 3,500 or 350. 800 and roughly 850 total versus 1,000. So it's cheaper to buy the ingots and then do the production myself. Okay. All right, that makes oh, that makes it okay. Let's see here. How much money do I have? I know it's in here somewhere. Where's my... Ah, there's... So I need a little bit, which... Honestly, let's do this. I think what we'll do is we'll sell some ore again. What did we have? Cobalt, right? So we're gonna do 5 of those again, and really don't want to sell that. I guess we can sell 5 of each of these. Turn that on. Empire soon, which means it should be around when our clock is 7 hours to sunrise, sometime between 6 and 7 hours to sunrise. So we're getting close to that period. Turn the light off right now. So you're outputting to there, and what we'll do is we'll grab that. We'll go over, hit the mining area again. We're just waiting for all this to finish. Grab a little food. Have a little drink. We're actually just having a little bit of food. That's fun. But yeah, so we'll grab that. We'll head over to the... I think we'll head back over to the mining one again, since we seem to have gotten a good deal there last time. We'll see how all of that plays out. Okay, so you are actually done. That processes... I forget how fast silicon processes. So yeah, let's go do this. Because like I said, I really want to get the mining. I want to get the beam laser, so that we can get our resources in space. Of course, we have the jump. We do potentially have a jump drive, or a warp drive, I should say. All right, so there we go. And I don't know if the base will actually defend itself if we're that far away. There used to be a thing in Empyrion, if you weren't close enough for the base to be spawned in, it would cause, I wouldn't say cause issues, but it would cause the base to not defend itself. You'd come back and basically everything, like all of the updates and everything for all of the combat, would resolve immediately. So basically your base would just get nuked. So we're gonna head this way. Let's see if we can keep ourselves from getting eaten by spiders this time. Oh, it's actually a small rifle. Our rifles shouldn't do damage to structure, I don't think. Well, it might. It might do building damage, which means we'd have to bait. Like if we run into a problem with the spiders again, we may need to bait them out of the area and see if we can get them that way. I'm kind of wanting to go take that thing out. That's the CPU. Unknown artifact. Well, it used to be. I think that used to be the CPU. Oh no, that's the old temple. That's what that is. I don't remember if that's got. I think it's got weapons on it though, which is one reason why I don't want to go mess with it. Because we have a shield, but I would really rather not test it. What I may do is actually come out in between sessions and do some mining. Alright, so let's get over here. Oh, so one of the reasons why I waited to go do this is because I wanted to have it set so you could actually see what's going on. I'm trying to do less at night on these things, but you know, we've actually got some kind of planetary orbits in this game, so Makes it a little bit difficult to always be, you know, be in the sunlight. So we are going to go over here. We can do that. Hop out. I love the air vent. Alright. And let's go down. I'm gonna go see what they've got for us. Oh. Ore mining processing, take great pride in finding. Okay. Oh. Right. Let's see what you've got for us today. I'm actually here to sell. So we have cobalt ingot. So yeah, we can sell, but we're not going to get what we want. I mean, it's almost worth buying the titanium. Alright, this was a waste of time. Well, crud. It's actually, those are cheap. How many can I buy? I'd like to have it set where you can say buy all. Let's see, 20. That's only, it's not worth it. For that much, we can go find it in space. Kind of curious to see what's over here. I've never been through the space, so forgive me for a moment. I'm just gonna take a quick look. Ooh, storage. Oh man. Okay, man, this is actually kind of nice. I like this. Look at you. Radiated fog. Should be okay for a little while. I'll press it too long. Large constructor. Wonder if we can actually use... I don't think we're friendly enough with these guys yet. Maintenance stores 2356. Alright. Remember that number. 2356. Gets us in the maintenance store. Which I think those are furnaces there, right? Yeah. Those are cool because you can if you have a furnace and you have ridiculous amounts of ore like you'll start getting later on, you dump it into the furnace and it auto process it for you. You don't even have to tell it to do anything. You know what? Those are kind of cool, but I'm not going that way. I want to see if they'll let me in down here. Is it 2356? Ah, crap. Hopefully that didn't, like, completely aggro them. Ah. It said the maintenance store code, right? I'm gonna have to go back in to go up. Oh crap. I'm looking at that going, is that stairs over there? No. Man. Alright. So you used to be able to zip up those by... Oh. Alright. Well, we're about to find out if we pissed them off to the point where they're going to shoot at us. Oh. Okay. That's good. Nothing worse than, you know, alienating the one group that's willing to trade with us. Let's get out of this fog, though. And we'll head upstairs, get into our ship, and get the hell out of here. And that means we have to go back the way we came, which is fine. It's all fine. It's all good. Man, okay, that means we're gonna have to... Alright. So yeah, we have to get that new ship up and running so that we can get the jump drive going. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head back this way. I think we'll do a quick cut here, so that way you don't have to watch the 6 kilometers again. And we'll bring you back. See you in a bit. And we are back. Alright, so come take a look, see if anything on the base is destroyed. Doesn't look like it. Of course, I don't know if we actually ended up getting attacked, but it is what it is. Alright, so thank you. There we go. Yeah, not bad, right? Mostly centered. Right. Let's go up. Man, it's nice having an actual hangar now. So, okay, so let's get over here, and what we're going to do is we're going to head back outside, and we're going to get building some of this. I'm going to get the new ship up and running. And next attack is now. Oh, so that's how they changed it. Great. Okay. Good to know. You see any hostiles? Probably coming out from this way for some reason. I don't know why they've been coming out. Actually, that's space. Yeah, so they've been coming over from here, which actually does make sense. Okay. You'd think they'd be coming from this way, but I guess not. Wondering, did we break the AI? We may have broke the AI again. I mean, I'm wondering if maybe they brought in a landing craft and they put troops down, because they sometimes bring those troop carriers in. So I don't want to be a little careful, because you never know. I've also been seeing a lot of the light bombers and such. Last raid we had, I think, was 3 light bombers, or no, it was 1 light bomber and 2 troop transports. But the turrets took the troop transports out. And I did upgrade this, so it's now a little bit better defended. Over here, just grabbing stuff. Thought I saw shadow from a ship, like freaking out. Alright, well, I guess is what it is. Maybe we broke it by not being here when they were supposed to start attacking. Okay, so that means we can then say, right here, go into our output block. We're going to grab this. We're going to drop this stuff off. Actually, let me go to the fridge really quick. There it is. Drop that stuff. Okay, so we got that. Oh, hello. Let's drop those back in here for right this second. What we're going to do is we need some basic stuff, right? Okay. You're not completely game breaking by carrying that. Like I said, we're trying to work within the bounds of what they have limitation wise. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, I actually want this to be, I think I want this one to be back a bit. Ah, really? So now you show up? What are you? You are bombers. Alright. Bomber down. So the question is now, is the rest of it going to be troop transports, or is it going to be another bomber? That would be troop transports. 2 of them. Alright, that's not good. Maybe I do want to go get the ship. What I'm hoping for is that we can get enough guns on it. There's one. Oh, didn't mean to have a sniper rifle. Hey, look at that. Yeah, like I said, I'm not too worried about the base defending itself anymore. The one thing is I don't want to lose the parts. Because... oh, look at that. Look at that. That gave us... oh, we need 2 more. Oh, damn it. It gave us 3 of the 5 that we need. So close. Which means I do want to go grab the ship. We're going to go check that downed fighter and see if that fighter brought us any goodies. Alright, so I need to get my... so we might be able to get out. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so the fighter should be over here somewhere. There it is. I guess light bomber is better. If we're going to call it by a name, may as well call it by the right name. Nope. Didn't bring us what we wanted. Alright, well. It actually gave us energy regulators though, which I think might be what we need. Right? I don't remember. It's okay. We'll just drop the stuff off and let it go. But the big thing is that we can now build. Why is the crash shovel flashing? Who knows? Alright, let's go in here. Drop ourselves down. Come on. There. Drop this stuff off. Actually, you know what? We have to go. We have to run out anyway because I don't have the lift to get me up there. Run down the hallway. Go drop this stuff off in the crate. And we'll check really quick to see if we can build the laser drill. Oh man, if we can build the laser drill, that'd be awesome. Actually, did I just drop off? Yeah, your fuel. Come here. Okay, and this. Nope. Yeah, it's just the alloy. We need 2 alloy. Man, that is really irritating. Okay, so as we were saying, let's go and get this thing placed. Looks like the base took a bit of a hit right here. Yeah, huh. Right. So I want... Actually, I'm going to stand off to the side. We're going to bring out our handy-dandy... There we go. So, because I want the core to be mostly in the middle, but probably towards the back of the ship. And there's a very real chance that what I might end up doing is, so let's go ahead and place that. I may take the core out and replace it. So, later on, at least. Alright, so we now have... Need to get a bunch of the blocks. Let's grab like 200. Yes, I know, we're carrying entirely too much. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the reason why we're making this bigger is because, well, we kind of need to. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now if we do that, and this is the reason why we're making this thing bigger, is because of this beast. So I think we're going to bring that in. Bring it in 1. Right. Like I said, the core we're probably going to relocate, but I'm going to need access to it at some point. And what I'm going to do here is say, let's grab the tank, put that in the bar for now. Let's drop that off, and we'll drop those off for right now. And like I said, we are going to put in the trauma station and all this other stuff. How much do you weigh? That's not too bad. Okay. And so what I think we'll do here is we're going to put... Let's go. I think we'll go... Let's do that there. And then we'll have the shield generator up on the top, I think. Actually, no, we'll put it on the bottom. Do we want to put it on the bottom? Because this thing is, I kind of want to have an actual engineering room back here. So since we're letting the ship, letting the drone do most of the building, let's go here. I'm thinking this will come up. Actually, yeah, leave that for there for right now, and maybe have this come up again. And okay, so that's 2 block wide. It's not 3, so we'd have to rotate you. Okay, so if we're there, is that enough room to... Oh, it is. Okay. That works then. Okay, so that gets us those. And then I think what we'll do here is let's grab our fuel tanks. I don't want the big generator. No, I don't want the small generator. I want the big generator. We'll go in the inventory. Like I said, since story-wise what we're doing is that we're basically just kind of standing here, we can actually put most of this stuff in. So let's go ahead and do that for now. We're going to just kind of park ourselves over here. Let's grab those. And I think what we want to do with these is we're going to stand them up. And we're going to have them off on either side of that. So we need a block there, and yes, I will be using symmetry in a moment once we get to the point where we're actually building these. I think I'm going to do it that way. How's that look? We'll have to look out on that side, but we do have a gauge on that side, so yes. Okay. And let's go ahead and we're just going to go ahead and grab all of this stuff. CPU extender. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have a computer room, or a small computer bay that'll have the CPU extenders in it. And probably the ammo locker and construction box. And okay. And these guys, actually, you know what? Do that. Let's go symmetry. Oh, X and Z probably. No. Yes. Okay. There we go. Okay, so if we do that. We want you to go there, and so we're gonna probably have that's engineering. So we'll have. Do we want to do the constructor there? I might actually do the constructor in the floor. So, because the idea is that we do the constructor in the floor area, or you know what I could do? Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3. So as long as I have this set properly. Let's go. Yeah, no, we'll do that. That's fine. Bring it forward 1. And we're going to do generator will go on top of that. Like so. Now our cargo boxes. We're going to have you guys be the 250, right? So we're looking for anything over 250. Alright, so you have... 100 hit points versus 100 hit points. 24, 20, 120, 130, and 20. So I'd really like to use those, but I want to have the most mass possible. So, or the least mass with the most volume. Alright, so we're going to do something like this, probably. So we'll do one there. I probably should use, if I'm looking for appearances, I probably should do something different, but that's okay. And we want you to go out to at least there. And this is so we have enough room to walk past it, because there will be an exterior wall here. In fact, just so I don't forget that that's going to be an exterior wall. And then this is all going to be... Let's bring you back. Not sure what we're going to end up with in here, but that's okay. And then that, we'll leave that where it is for now. But I'm probably going to encase this so that we can have the interior area here be airtight. So something like that. I want you to go that way, and they're probably going to end up with something there too, so that's okay. Okay, so that gets us our jump drive, our fuel tank for the jump drive, and shields. The shields will be upgraded here in a minute. That's our main reactor. We've got fuel, regular fuel. That actually turned into a nice reactor build right there. And now we need our CPU. So let's do our... you're going to go there. And I want... How big is the door so I can remember? These are... Okay, so those are 3 by... Which is fine. We want that to be... If we do that... I'm just going to check this really quick. Let's see if we... Let's say we come in. Okay, we do have enough room to get around back in here. That's good. Let's get off to the side again. There. Just had to do a quick sanity check. And I think for those, let's go... Something like that, maybe? Not a huge fan of that, actually. I think if we're going to go that route, it'd probably be better to go ahead and do these. Probably something like that. And then we need the corner block for that. Which is probably that one. Actually. Oh, you know what? Haha. Oopsie. Okay. Let's retrieve that block. And those, we put those in backwards. Alright, so you guys, we're going to grab... let's see, want that to go that way. That's what we want. Right. And then you... Yep, okay. And we're going to flip this and do the same on the other side. Like so. And let's go ahead and bring you guys. Hi. Out. What is that? That's 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'll show you why in a second. But again, remember this is going to basically be our exterior wall area. And we're going to say, do that. And our trauma station, we're going to have our armor locker in here. What else are we missing? Is that everything? That might actually be everything. Oh, the O2 station. You know what? We're not actually going to... Actually, let's see. Can you build my O2 station? You should be able to. Yes. You can build the O2 station. We'll just go ahead and grab this. So your armor, and do I want to have entrances on both sides? That's a question. So you look like that, huh? So how about we do armor on that side, trauma station next to it, and then we'll put the food over on this side. And I might even move those in one. Oh, do I want to move those in one? Because what we're going to end up with is... let's go over here really quick. Because what I'm thinking here is we end up with this and this. So you're a 2, you should be a 2 by as well. So we have that and that. All right. And so, do we pick up our reps? No, we didn't. Let's pick up our rep block because I don't remember this is actually gonna let me do the entrance ramp that I want. Go ahead and grab that too, because we've gotten most of the build at this point. So these are actually airtight, and these are not. 1 by 1, 3 by 1. 3x2x1. Right, let's take a look at that. So we could actually do that as our entrance area. So if we bring up, basically lift the ship up one, that could work. Alright, so that means we're going to need block on either side. And I'll probably have these guys be, let's say, do I want to do these? Because if we do that, we'll be able to have it'll be down. It'll be a half. It'll be like a step up and in. We'll check this. So you'll be able. So you basically walk up. You'll walk this way. And I think what we'll do is, because we're going to have this be one block lower, the ramp will be start one block lower. And so I think we'll be able to put in a what is it? Roll-up door, like a panel there. Which I don't think I have. Did I not make one? Nope, I didn't make one. Okay, so let's go to logistics really quick. And small constructor. We want shutter doors. We just need one. And I may actually... Oh yeah, I need a fridge too. Before I forget. Almost forgot. Let's go to output. So we're gonna grab that. Where'd our fridge go? Give me my fridge. Hey, there's my fridge. Okay. And so we'll put the fridge. Actually, let me get out the way here. Yes. We're back over here, see? Alright, we can't use that for right now, but we can do the rest of this. And I think what we're going to do is we'll say, like so. Okay, so that gets us all of that. I want to have a small computer area, which I think what we'll do for that is let's do one there. That's our server farm. And then that way, once we get the next one, we can actually put it on the other side. And I don't know if you can really put one of these on or not. If I can put more than one of these in, then I'll put another one in there. But we're basically just trying to keep the mass mostly balanced on this. And you should, at that point, be okay to do that with. I may need to tweak that a little bit later, but for now. And you are going to be a 3 by something. 3 by 3, 3 by 4. How many is that? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 by 4. Right, so if we then say, do I want to do it that way? I think I want to do it that way. Alright. And like I said, we'll have a ramp on the bottom. The only blocks I may need to tweak will probably be these. But for now, I think that's going to be okay. And we're going to do... I'm going to go ahead and just do a wall here to block that off. That gets us in. And I want that. Because we're going to take our other door. Our other door is going to go here. Man, it'd be awesome if these were airtight. See, that one's actually 2x3x1, 3x3x1. Okay, let's go with that one. Oh no, that's... if I was doing an even build, that would be okay. And I think we're going to go... Don't want to be on that side. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. So let's retrieve these blocks really quick. And we're actually going to go with these because I do want them for this one. 3. So now we can put our door there. So it has us coming up. I'll probably put some windows in here. The advanced builder actually opened up a bunch of cosmetic blocks. And so what I'm thinking is that we'll end up with probably like a seat or something over in here with some windows looking out on both sides. Cockpit. Alright, so we can actually do open cockpits. 200, 240, so you're actually... Let's see. You're not looking too bad. I think that one... Alright, I'll tell you what, let's turn that off for now. Trying to see which one actually has the better dash setup. That one might be more along the lines of what we're looking for, but I think I like this one a little bit better. Yeah, I think that will work better. Alright, so let's go back to regular blocks. There. And that's going to come out 5, 6. Let's go 6. Not too worried about that right this second. And I want... because I want enough room in here that we'll be able to walk around. And alright, so this becomes our mobile base. The idea is that we're going to be able to take this thing up. It's going to arc down. So our primary propulsion, how do I want to do this? Originally I was thinking about doing kind of an outrigger style, where this thing will be up on like basically pontoons. That might still work. It just means we'll have to put some stuff in to keep it in place for right now, and then we just pick the blocks up later. Alright. Alright, so let's grab our thrusters. I actually need to make a couple more. You are an ammo controller, which we still need to place. Crafting stations are back here. Might not be a bad idea to put the ammo controller in, because we can put an ammo controller on one side and a harvest controller on the other. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's what we're going to do. Constructor. The new menu is like, I went through and set the stuff up and it's damn well confusing me. Alright, harvest controller. Is there anything else that we need? I've got an RCS in case we need it. Do I want to put a wireless connection in? Let's build one just in case. Alright. And by the time we get there, it should be in the output. There we go. Alright, so that will let us, we'll do you. How do we want to have this thing oriented? I think that actually looks good. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, and then we have one controller here. And we do the other one over there. There we go. And then if we really want to get fancy, this is where we start we're just messing around at this point, I think. Turn the symmetry plane back on. There we go. Turn symmetry plane back off. Okay, so I think that's our general layout. Everything else is basically going to be getting just the shell on at this point. So that's going to come up that way. Should have left symmetry mode on for that, but hey, oh well. Is what it is, right? So I think we went to where here? Yeah, we did. Alright, and that leaves us some space in here in case we want to put something in, which I may end up putting some more stuff in here. I haven't decided yet. Like I may put another fridge or something over here, or even a cargo container or something. That I may take out and move up one. Or actually, I may just put that over here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's move this. Right. We'll put it here. All right, what's the back side of that look like? Okay, that's fine. See, originally I wasn't going to put it there because I wanted to have it be a little bit more protected, but hey, you know what? You only live once, right? I actually thought about putting it in the roof too. So the idea is that we're going to have what, 4 turrets on this thing? I'm going to have one turret out on, like we were saying, we're going to do kind of a pontoon build on this. So I'm thinking we'll do one turret on top of the the pontoon swing arms. And then we'll have probably launchers of some kind, or maybe the drills under the pontoon swing, under the swing arm for that. Oh, but I think that gets us about where we need to be for now. Maybe. Oh, alright, so let's see what we have for corner blocks here. Can I get... let's go in here, let's see. We can get some pretty fancy blocks out. Thinking maybe... No, you know what? We're just gonna go... We're just gonna do this. We're gonna have you guys like us so. We'll grab the corner block that's specific for those, which is this one. There we go. And then that means you get to come forward now. Oh. And I will probably take those out. Ah, crap. Come back and tailor them down a little bit. Like I said, I want to have... I think I'm going to put a small alcove in there and put a passenger seat or something in it. So if we do that, we move forward to there, and that allows us to put some temporary thrusters on this thing, get some power in it, and see if we can get it up so we can get the yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I don't know if this is going to be enough to lift it. Helps if I grab the right thruster, or the... Alright, so exhaust there. We're going to put one back here, and this is just basically... Did we put one all the way up at the front, or did we put it... Yeah, we did. Okay. And we want... We're just gonna, like I said, we're just gonna throw one of these, basically to hold the ship in place. We don't need a whole lot. This is just... And yes, I know symmetry mode would have been nice. And I just want one for forward and back. And all of these are going to come off at some point. All right. Okay, need to grab some power. Let's grab, you know what, we've got them. May as well go ahead and use them because the... Alright, so let's go main. We're going to... Oh, nice. Alright, that worked well. Okay. So if we power this thing on, I forgot. All right, so can we? I forgot to put one on top, pushing down to keep us from drifting away. Come on. Basically setting our this. So we go here, and I think what we want is going to be something like these, which are obviously not going to work for us right this second. All right. So let's go. So I want okay, so why are you not shield must be disabled first. Okay. Didn't realize that was a thing, but alright. Off. Works for me. Alright. Hey, look at that. Okay, so I guess the shield calculates based off of the overall position of the ship. And we can come back and tailor that out. At some point, we want... Okay, let's take a look at that. Oh, hello. There we go. So that would go there. Not going to be enough to get in. No. So which one are you? You're 331. So 34. Oh, hello. That should be enough there to get in, I think, right? Nope. That is going to need to be back a bit. Alright, so if that comes back one more block, retrieve blocks. So if we crouch, we can get in. So from there we can actually get in. Okay, so then let's go. How about if we do that? Can that let us in? Yes, okay, that lets us in. A little bit of a hang up there, but I mean, I may bring that back then. That could be bad. Okay, let's while that would be very entertaining, let's not break the ship. Alright, so if we do that, grab that out. Okay, so we're going to do... You are a single block that we need to deal with. And you are going to be... that one, and you are going to be... So when you come in, you come up. Yeah, don't like that. So you, oh, please. Come up. let's not do that quite yet. Let's go. So, like so, maybe? No, you don't work either. Okay. Alright, so if we're gonna do that, let's go. I mean, I could just cheese it and do that, but I kind of want something that actually works for us. So I think I want to do that. And now we can take that out, put you back. That. Does that work? Oh yeah, that gets us. That works just fine. Okay. Awesome. All right, gets us in and out of the ship. Now. Oh, we want that. We need to do 2 of these then, so that one sits there. The question is, will that cause problems getting in and out of the ship? So if we do this. Ah! Alright, come here, you. So if we do that there, and we'll do another one on that side, that's what, 1, 2, 3. Let's see, does that let us walk in? I mean, I guess it's kind of like a little jump. I could move it back 1, and then we'd have 2 4x4s, or 3x4s. So if we do that, and like so. Actually. Oh, come on. There. Alright, so originally we had it sitting there, so if we come... we go back 1. Okay, so that's there. So he would be there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just hit up there. Small constructor. We're gonna have it build another one of those doors for us. Go grab it from our cargo. So if we come in, we can close that, which means I have to move the door. That doorway needs to move forward 1 block. Okay. That is workable though. Alright, so that gets us where we need to be. I'm going to go ahead and make that tweak off camera and probably get some of the shell on this thing done. Not sure how we're going to do that. I may change this up. But that is for next time. So for this one, I'm going to say thank you for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun hanging out with you. We actually got quite a bit done. We can get back into our engineering area. We have access to our constructor. Actually, what can you build anyway? Oh, you can actually build quite a bit. Like, you're not completely useless. Alright, that's always good. And I'm going to check, see... How are we doing on our CPU? 1200. We're 7.7. When we're done with all of our thrusters, we should be sitting around 9, somewhere between 9 and 10, okay? Which is not bad. Alright. So, for now, I am going to thank you all for stopping in. Like I said, if you enjoyed it, hopefully you did. I enjoyed hanging out with y'all, having some fun. We will get some landing gear on this thing at some point. And it's going to pitch back. Because of course it is. It's sitting on the blocks there. Fun stuff. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy your week. Well, weekend. And we'll see you back here next time for more Empyrion. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Alright, so we need to get more thrusters on here. Actually, we need to get some of the framework on it and start mocking up the pontoons. So much left to do.